Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Captain of Industry, Ghostified Gamer, Captain Ghost. As you can see from the splash screen here, and you can pause it to read if you haven't already, patch notes version 0.4.6 is out. And as of me recording this, I try and get a couple, like an episode in the queue here, and that way I can edit it, get it up on the YouTube here, so you kind of have to record in advance on YouTube a little bit. Anyway, starting to pause here. I have not done anything in this game at all, off screen, at all. So let's go over the patch notes. All right, and this is some good stuff in here. There have been, we can oh, by the way, since my last recording, because I recorded a bunch in succession and I just kind of was uploading them, they did some copy paste of belts now. And you can go back and pause and read the patch notes from the prior patch notes. You can copy and paste belts and pipes, I think, before you couldn't. So now we can. That's huge. That's one of the biggest updates, quality of life updates, as of right now. But check this out. It is now possible to move the main shipyard by building a new one and reassigning the main ship there. So now we're not stuck with this being here, for the entire game, your entire playthrough. Also note, I don't know why this happens. Every time I start up, I have this message for a mining area. And if you go here, there might be something out of line. I don't know. I think it's this. Yeah. And this here. So, yeah, if there's little spots outside of your mining area, it only comes up that in the beginning of the game. Oops. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Anyway. New edict that allows evicting population from the island. That's pretty good because sometimes you're out in your boat and you're exploring and you'll get people. Well, I don't need the people. I mean, I'm capped out on my, I got what, 17 people that I can accept into this colony. And, I can't really afford to make new housing. We can upgrade our housing now. We should do that. But it takes resources. There's no harm in doing it. In fact, what it does, upgrading your housing will increase your unity cap. So your unity will go up to a new amount. So you can actually have more in the bank. Anyway, remove limitation that only one product is attempted to be sent via one port. I don't know what that means. Limitation, only one product is attempted to be sent. I'm assuming that's like an assembly machine. Port. Maybe it could be the ships, because we can actually get things from other islands. Balancer and steam turbine config is now properly copied. So there's a little bug. Custom entity names are now properly copied. So if you name stuff, it copies the name with it. Search on storage is no longer case sensitive. Excavators now immediately stops mining when tower area is reassigned elsewhere instead of working on it until it is fulfilled. So that's kind of nice, because you'll be sitting there going, why isn't this thing moving when you reassign stuff? Animal farms no longer accept products when not constructed or paused. That was just basically some additional programming. Very, very long transports will no longer break the game. Instead, they show warnings that they are too long and they need to be split. So I guess people are going from one end of the island to the other, that kind of thing. Buried transports no longer unbury themselves after upgrade. I didn't even know you could bury transports, but we'll have to try that maybe someday. Fixed corrupt save. Okay. Fixed issue where material layers on tiles are accumulating too much. I don't know what that means. Now thin layers underground are merged. This also reduces save files up to 20%. So there's some kind of optimization there. Oh, this is a big one. Fixed that vehicle recovery was not restoring assignments. So what that means is that you've got to, when you start digging into the ground, right now we're doing flat mining to get this stuff done, and then we'll start digging into the ground. Sometimes these things will get caught on, like they'll dig ahead of themselves and they get caught. And what you can do is you click on them. They'll have a little icon, a little X icon on them, with a circle. And you can do a recover. Now, when you do that, it won't send it back to the original mind control tower or wherever. Mainly it's mind control towers. Also, I would assume fuel stations. So if you get a fuel station truck that's assigned like these two here, and they're boogered up, caught behind something, if you click recover, they would not reassign it. You could get in trouble with that, because you want to be fuel trucks. So that's good. Change quarantine icon to be a face mask, so it's just an icon change. That's in the captain's thing. So those are some good changes there. We're gonna go. I had that listed up on my screen there, so I'm gonna close that. So let's take a look here. See any new tech we have right now. We're doing the manual, and I mentioned a couple episodes ago. Manual means no power. This one here, the electric assembly, it's kind of confusing. Like manual versus what? What the hell? So, it's the same looking building. So what? So these are 4 people, and this is 6. So as you go up in complexity for these, and they get faster, by the way, too. More power, more people, faster. And also probably more maintenance, This one has no maintenance on it. So, yeah, these are electric versions of these. So, okay, got it. Anyway, so no new tech there. We got their irrigated farms. We did do our rotary kiln over here. We got our blast furnace, middle caster copper. We only have our diesel generator, which we set up over here. We got that. We got our distiller doing our rubber right now. And we got liquid pumps, stacks. We got the pipes and the belts. We got the storage. Oh, here, captain's office. This thing is ridiculously expensive. Let's check and see what we have here. Oh, I got 145 there and only 23 there. How much is this? This is really important and can save your game, your current whatever you're working on. Instead of bricking your save, the captain's office is amazingly important to save your. If anything goes wrong, you can usually use that to recover stuff. Recover certain things, boost things up. We got the depot. Yep. And we got the radar or the tower ramps. We did the water facility and last episode got rid of the waste. Food markets here and waste collections there. Nope, get out of there. Right now we just have it. Oh, here's the shipyard. 600 and 800 materials there. Holy crap. Here's our mining stuff. So that should be good. Oh, one thing I noticed that you can do here is you can click on this and it brings up trading and your contracts. We don't have contracts yet. That's a late game dealio. And then our map, of course, there. Okay, cool. All right, so we need to build up resources. Oh, I did punch down off screen these containers here. So this is going to be coal and that's going to be iron. And I did the same thing over here. Coal and copper. And probably... Okay, now here's a little trick. And I just, figure, it's one of those things. There's so much stuff going on. Storage, loose storage. And let's go right here. Like so. And then we're going to turn this to coal. And don't... Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. I've done some little research on here. Import, export is fine. We can leave those on. Because if there's some extra coal that a truck has and it's got to get rid of it, it can, and there's a room, it can put it here. Otherwise, it's just got to wait to get rid of it. So this bar here is forcing this to be emptied. However, if you have this deselected, which I'm going to deselect. Okay, so under the truck thing here, which says stable on there, allow partially loaded trucks, turn that off, because what's going to happen is your trucks are going to do half trips all the time, and it wastes fuel, and it's a real pain. So we're going to do that. And the tree thing and all that is in there. Okay, now, what can be dumped by trucks? Why is that? I don't know why that's doesn't have everything on it. Anyway, so going back to this. Now, if you have the green bar all the way over... Now, and one thing I don't understand is if you have the green bar here, the trucks will keep coming and fill it completely. In some cases. I don't understand why. It might be a glitch or something because, you know, it's a new game. So keep full, make sure that they prioritize this and keep it at a certain amount. What I've seen is sometimes it'll overfill it. It'll completely fill it. Which kind of is annoying because if I wanted to belt in something as well, but if it's deficient in belting in, I want to cap it off. So it's kind of annoying. I don't understand. The keep full mechanic doesn't seem to work. But you don't want that on there if you want importing. So always keep that out. You want this for supply, not demand. This is if you have waste products that you want to get rid of, and you want to do this red bar to, you know, kind of get rid of it. You got to get rid of the stuff. So the trucks will come here. Oh, I got to go and get rid of that stuff. So that's a nice feature there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to set this to coal. Now, click on your tower. And we're going to go, let's see here. We could do, we don't want waste here. We don't want compost. So we'll leave that alone. Oops. And we could do the notifications just for fun right now. Slag, crushed slag. That should be fine. Okay. Now, oh, we don't have it. Oh, we don't have it. Okay. So there will unlock a technology that will allow us to link the tower to a loose storage or a storage in it for that matter. Okay. So that's that. Let's go ahead and start this up. So, another thing to note, we have vegetables. And I've done some experimenting. It doesn't matter if you have these extra things. You know, if you're going to have multiple products out of a farm. There we go. Transport balancing. Cool. This is a fun one to do. It doesn't matter if you do this. However, if you have really good fertilizer, because you eventually will get fertilizer. Whoops. You can, if you have consistent fertilizer and the high grade fertilizer 2, you can potentially have all, you know, fruits and vegetables, whatever you're going to have in your farms. So you get fat, you know, basically farming consistently with fertilizer. Otherwise, you have to do the manure, the green manure stuff. Another thing to note is that we have full potatoes here, right? Now, we have to upgrade this. Eventually, we get a better food market too. And we can put 2 products in here. But what we're seeing 73 months of food supply. Don't be alarmed by that. Very busy. Ooh. Because we have 90, well, so many potatoes in here, and the veggies are gone. They eat the veggies quicker, I think. So, but this food supply is reflectant in what's in here. not on the belt and not in the farms. So just bear that in mind. You know, if you're like, oh no, I only got, you know, 20 months of food, put another one of these down. And we could actually put more of these down. We don't need to right now, but because it takes people. So that's another consideration, is can you handle the, you know, the population increase that's going to, or the population, you know, we only have 22 workers. Well, obviously we're not going to put all these farms, you know, these markets down. Okay, so that's built. They should start bringing stuff here. There's coal. There's iron. Okay, come on. There we go. They're working. We're going to need more trucks. So, yeah, one little truck isn't going to do it here. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Of course, slag is fine. Dirt. Rock. Gravel. We'll put gravel there. I don't know why. It should just default to gravel. Compost. We'll just put that there for now. I'm not worried about the things there. We'll work on that in a minute. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a look at what we unlocked here. We got the belts. And I'm just checking. Yeah, so we got these balancers here. We'll work with these later on. Right now, we don't have a use for them currently. When you get into more higher end stuff, you know, higher production, and a lot of waste products and stuff, it's useful to have those. Okay, so we have 45, we have 73. Now, what I wanted to do, and I'm blowing Unity on these here because they're not that fast, and our maintenance is good. All right, cool. So we have these two ports right here. Let me grab a belt. If you ever need to know what's what, click on this bar or grab a pipe or a belt, and it'll highlight these, which is really nice. So I'm going to get a manual assembly here because they don't require power. And we're going to, if you press and hold shift, it will allow you to place more than one. And so you don't have to constantly click in your menu bar here, down here, which is nice. We want to dedicate these things here. So we're going to do the electronics, and we're going to do mechanical parts. There we are. And we're going to belt this direct. And the reason for that is the last thing you need in your playthrough is to run out of maintenance. And trust me, I've done it. We've done it many times in this save so far. So we'll get this going. They'll feed these up. And then this will be for us, for building. And that's our construction, and that's wood. Yeah, I have to familiarize myself with everything I'm doing here. Do I have mechanical parts? Where are they? That's that. Those are the electronics. There. I gotta get a case for this stuff. There they are. Okay. I want to set up more cases for these. So right now we're just trying to ramp up and get our materials so that we can build. And of course, this won't fit here nicely. I gotta reposition this one here. It's really annoying. But this is so we can keep the show on the road here. Oh, this has got pistons in it. So here's a problem. You can't export for some reason. If you... let's see here. We don't even have them yet. But there's like these filters. I still haven't figured them out yet. But they're supposed... You got to loop it back out into another case or something. And if one backs up, then the whole thing is shot. And for some reason, these trucks have to deliver the stuff to itself. I don't understand that. That is so weird. I don't know why it's making these things here. Oh, we're still making trucks. Okay, good. I didn't realize we were doing that. So it's waiting on these pistons is what it's doing. Okay, let's get the electronics. We could take the Unity off of this one. And so eventually we're going to need 2 of these maintenance shops. And bear in mind, there we go. Smart conveyor routing. There we go. Dismiss. That's what I was talking about. So we popped up these. So if you look at this thing, can't really see it. Well, on the image here, it's we have a flat and a U shape. We also have pipe balancers. And we have a molten balancer. These sorters, notice how it's one lane, but there's a little yellow tick mark on there. That's the filter out. So that's the one you want to pull off the belt. So I'm assuming that if you have like a sushi belt situation and you want to filter things back through the system, you use these. Because if you're going, let's say you got 2 products being made here, like we have here, the piston and this. If you're not using pistons, it's going to keep the maintenance parts from exporting. So it doesn't make sense to do that. That's why it's like, I don't want to do 2 items in one unless it's, you know, and I think if it's belted, it'll use its own product. Maybe that's what it is. So I don't know. We'll have to play around with that a little bit off screen or in a later episode. So let's get our electronics parts in here. So we got to set this thing. Another thing I don't understand is why, like, flat connector. This thing better get out of here. Come on. Oh. Incompatible port. Oh, I put the wrong way. Damn it, I did it again. I did it again. These, the color they have is, in my opinion, red should be in. Green should be out. I'm telling you, it's just how the human brain works. Okay, let's... You gotta get out of here. Okay, there it goes. Flat. There we go. Oh, you can also click on the port to get the belt, but you may not always have, like right now I don't have it. How can I get it? So I have to click here anyway. You know, so once that's up, you can move around and do stuff. So let's get that going. There is a cost to demolishing. So if you mouse over with your demolishing, notice how it says 20. We have, takes 23. You'll get 23 back. And if you look at the storage itself, it's 30. So we lose 7 construction parts from that demolish, just because the stupid arrows are the wrong colors. Okay. Let's see. So it's kind of like a tutorial series right now. I apologize for, you know, talking so much. Why are you not filling up? Okay, we need to get... Let's get an excavator here. We'll get an extra truck there. And... Okay, let's get another excavator. And another truck. Because we're going to need to increase our fleet here. We have a cap of 70, so we can allow for it. Because we're going to need iron. Notice how we're kind of barely keeping up here. And this guy here. So here's a problem. He's getting dirt, not iron. And, you know, of course, going over here and dumping it on our pile for now, along with whatever else. So, right now, there's no iron. We just got some. Oh, let's turn this off. I don't know why it defaults to that. Let's make sure. I don't want any iron. Uh-oh, power. Oh, boy. Yeah, we don't want iron on these either. Okay. We got to slap some more power down. We'll click on this, and notice how we have 45,600 oil. And we can use our copy feature. And we'll just copy that, plop it there. We get a little bit of the pipe there, so that's good. Not enough refuel. Uh-oh. What's going on with you? Oil is backed up. Coal. Oh, shoot. Okay, another problem. So we'll just do that. Okay, so let's put a... Yeah, that's why we need these trucks. Shoot! Come on, bring coal. This is why we need more trucks. Okay, well, we do have 2 excavators on this. Okay. See, they're busy filling these up here. I am going to... Let's go over here. I don't know why these icons are so confusing to me. We'll go here. We're going to do coal and... Okay. Good. Okay, it's building it. Oh, 10 more. Okay. Let's get a flat connector here. U-shape, not flat. I do not understand. Oh, I see why. Okay, never mind. Just do that. And we want this to be all the way. Priority 1. Oh boy. Come on. They got fuel, but they aren't fueling. Why are they sitting there? It's got 1 fuel in it. Retaining walls. I don't... These are kind of helpful if you're building like ramps to like dirt ramps. And they're under the vehicles here. Under here. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. So, putting this as priority 1 was a necessity until we can get our vehicles built up a little bit. And the problem is our pistons are not being made quick enough here. Where's our... Oh, I forgot. I put the wrong one on here. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention again. I wasn't paying attention. Flat. Come on. There we go. So I borked that up. Pickup has no fuel. Oh no. Come on! Come on! Boost it. Boost it. We got plenty of Unity. So we're boosting. Come on. Rubber. Oh, that's rubber. We don't need to boost that one. Just this one. Our diesel is taking our fuel. Can you believe it? Oh no. Oh no. Come on. What's going on? So our diesel is taking our fuel. What's going on here? The coal. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, son of a gun. Oh, it's digging its... Oh, I didn't realize that was sitting over there. You know what happened? It spilled over. And so it decides, oh, it's going to dig that out. Unbelievable. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. You know what? Get rid of this. I have this over here. Why that's there. So with the problem with this, it's going to spill over into here. So I'm going to move this over. Get over there. We'll move this over. Crap. I hope this isn't a bricked save. Oh, no. There. Come on, baby. No research. Let's see, we need these guys running. How are we doing over here? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I think I'll pause it here, and hopefully we can recover from this mess. Boy, we sure could use more trucks digging coal right now. Alright, well, I'll let you know if we can get by this. Oh, there we go. We got one fuel. I'll be right back. Okay. Fuel is back. And only because finally we got coal in here. But now we have a maintenance issue. The iron plate isn't being delivered. Which is what I'm trying to get these guys beefed up here. So what I could do, I'm going to assign a truck here. So that this idiot has, because right now, like with one truck, it's running back and forth, and there's a delay, so we could keep the flow going. So we want that going. So sometimes it's better to have more trucks than excavators. You know, if you really need that to go. Oh, come on with this maintenance. Oh, so I changed this to priority 9. And what I want to do is also change this to priority 9. Default is 10, which is the middle. Well, it's kind of weird. 15. Well, they set it to default 10 on a lot of these. Unless it's a keep full, you'll notice that it is priority 1. Well, I changed that to priority 1. So let's change that to priority 8. Just so, you know, it's not that high up. I'm interested as to why. I think that they're not going to deliver here. Oh, please. Hurry up. Get these going. All right, we have to boost this up. So this is a 12 parts, and we need 6. So it should be okay. We should be able to recover. Right now, the maintenance is getting eaten faster. You know, we're trying to recover from this. So it's going to take a minute. But now we're looking good. Okay, so we unlocked some stuff. We're not doing any research right now, so let's take a look here. Better yet, let's pause this real quick. So, storage, dock repair, okay, ramps, crop rotation, vegetables, edicts. Oh, research. Oh, we're all done. Oh, we have the efficient concrete. Let's get this one here, right here, done. Okay, this will allow us to do research lab 2. Now, one thing I don't mind it, but I kind of do. After you play through the game, if I mouse over this, I'd like to see what the requirement is to build this, because I don't remember it. You know, like, it's been a while since, you know, I've got another save I'm playing, by the way, to learn the game better. But you mouse over this, I'd like to know what the research lab 2 takes to build it. But it tells me what we need a new item. Actually, the research labs will now require a lab equipment, which is basically mechanical part and electronics together to make this little thing here. There's no use for this at all aside from research. So once you're done with research completely, you'll have extras. We'll take the extras and we'll bury them in the ground and cover them. That's kind of how I look at it. So we'll get that research out of the way. And then we're going to get into like the second stage here. The research tree is really well done. All this here, with some exceptions, I think I mentioned. Then there's this little gate for the next one. See how this is an exception here. where you can research it before. Well, yeah, okay. There is an exception. Oh, no, maybe not. There's an exception here, I think, where we had to go up and around. Yeah, see, we could research this prior, but it's in this row. So there's some things there. All right. So, yeah, that's the last research there. 25 workers. What I want to do, let's get, let's repair the ship. Oh, it's only, oh, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that. Oh, when you repair the ship, it will populate, it'll load the crew automatically. So be careful on that. If you look up and you're like, why am I short workers? You have to unload them manually. But let's build some more housing. That way we can start to, we can handle the crew. Also, once you repair the ship and you start to explore, it triggers illnesses. So be careful on that. Don't explore until you're ready to handle the illnesses, because just like in the old, way back when the, European nations nowadays, now back in the day, in the 16s, 1400s and all that, when we started to get on boats and float around the ocean, and go explore, right? Well, they would bring diseases to these islands that were immune. They never experienced it. Guess what? When your crew goes to a new island, new areas, they start picking up diseases and bringing them home, and your population will take a hit from that. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, it was 80. Okay, how many do we have? So I think we got through that scare. We have 5 trucks. Still working on this thing. Oh my god. There's a truck here in queue, and we have two of those. 2 other machineries going. So what's going on with you? Iron. Okay, so they're prioritizing correctly. We can take this boost off. Okay, here's a situation. Okay, here's this little X. Click on it, and it's trying to get over here for some reason. Why can't it not get over here? So it's stuck on this. It dumped itself in a bad situation. So recovery point 2. Okay, so it takes a little bit of unity. It sends it back over here. If you pause this, it won't let you do the recovery. You have to have a depot that's unpaused for the truck to recover to. The stupid thing ended up getting stuck. It stuck itself on that thing, on the dump, is what happened. I don't understand how it does that. You dumbass. But it happens, it's just, the earth, it tumbles down, or the material tumbled down, and it blocked itself in. It went up too high. Okay. So how are we doing here? Okay, we got some iron going. Okay. We really need this. We really need that excavator. So I'm going to pause it, and we'll wait for this excavator here, and we'll get that going. All right, we'll be right back. There he is. Oh, he fueled him up too. And we got the Research 2 lab. Dismiss. Okay, now let's go ahead and assign this here. Oh no, that's a truck to be assigned. Okay, we need the excavator. Anyway, one little trick right here. Click on this one. When enabled, it automatically pauses any new construction, preventing trucks to make deliveries. Once you're happy with your design, use the pause tool to construct it. So, what this does, I'm setting this up here. We got a flat connector. I wanted to start stockpiling concrete because we're going to need it. And we only have 64 in here. So notice how it made the belt paused. So you click on this tool to unpause. Or you can click on it, the building, the entity, and you can unpause it here. And then toggle that off if you just want to build whenever. Now you can pause the game, you know, and do that as well. So you can do your builds and stuff. But sometimes you want things to run behind the scenes while you're building and stuff. So you want to pause construction. All right, so we're done with the lab ones. And let's just make sure that we have everything done. Yeah, this is lab 2. And make sure we got everything back here. Lab 2. It's helpful to, I think we looked at this last. Oil drilling technology. Ooh, we got to go explore to get that. Cargo ship. What's this? Cargo ship technology. So these are discoverables. That's why we need to go out in the world, because we'll discover those 2 technologies in order to get it. So it looks like we're good to go. We can get 23 back times 2, which is 46 things back, which is good. There's our trash building up there. All right. Oh, fuel is back. Ooh. Crisis averted again. Oh, limestone isn't really a big deal until later on. There is a recipe which makes better. You can use it as an additive to iron and copper that I know of right now, and it increases your yield. Also, you can crush iron and copper to increase your yield. Add the limestone to it, which is really nice. So it makes your resources stretch out on your island for that longer. And let me tell you, it's very important in the medium and hard modes. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna need another excavator, maybe. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, good. That's good. We need definitely need another excavator though. And these guys only hold 20 ore per trip, you know, and that's if they're not getting dirt. Okay, so we're working on this here. 42 minutes plus whatever cuts that I'm having. I think we'll leave it here. Let's pause it. You know, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is let things buffer up. So I'm gonna let it run, so we can get to building right away. I apologize. The episode I haven't played this save in so long. I have to refamiliarize myself with it, and we have to get things rolling again. So I'm like, I gotta get my sea legs back. You know what I mean? The captain's got to get his sea legs back. Next episode, I'll think of some we have to do. We have to increase our... Oh, look. This built. Yes. I think what we'll do is we'll upgrade our housing. We'll have to work on that. And increase our population. And get our unity. Oh, by the way, our unity cap is now 52. Because we added that one right there. Alright, so let's end it here. I'll think of some stuff we have to do. We basically have to keep ramping up. But if you ramp up too much, you're in trouble. Hey, look at that. We got stockpiles now. Finally. Very good. And I want to be able to get this crap out of here and in the ocean. Right now, we could do everything. Oh, here, let's do this. While we're... gravel. Crushed. Waste. Slag. Sand, limestone, not important. Dirt, we got over here. This is only a dirt dump, if you remember from last episode or last couple episodes. Don't ask me why I got such a small area. Let's go ahead and let's make that a larger area. Oh, you know what? Actually, well, let's leave that. There is a strategy. I'll go over it next episode. I call it a skin. We're gonna skin the dirt over waste for later. You don't want to throw just dirt in the ocean. It's a waste of dirt. There's only, get this, This is all the dirt you have in the game. That's it. So if you throw your dirt in the ocean, you have less potential farmland, you know. And it only takes one layer of skinning. So what you want to do, this is okay to do here. I gotta pull that back, but that's fine. So press F and you get flat, right? Press Q and that's 1. 1 above sea level. Now, we can take this right here. We can assign a digger to this. And we can skin this down 1 layer. And then we raise it up. And we assign dirt to the air to a tower. And then we have the trucks dump dirt. And you skin it with 1 layer of dirt. And then it becomes a farmable area. Just like this. Because you cannot place farms on non-dirt. You know, you can't place on stone or anything like that. So that's what we're gonna do, but we'll work on that, you know, later when we're ready to. There's dirt in here, there's slag in here. We can reclaim that dirt. That's why I didn't want to put any dirt in here. So what I'll probably do, actually, let's do this right now. We can do this right now. So let's go down 1. There we go, to a level 1. And we're going to do, yeah, let's do, first off, we'll change this to dirt. We'll take the dirt off for now. Then we're going to make the compost, gravel, rock. Rock is important, but we can get it easily throughout the world on our island here. We'll even dump waste here for now. Okay. I'm going to leave the notifications off for now. Now, go down to 1. And we'll drag this in our little area here for now. And let's start doing it here. Now, I'm not worried about this area because we're going to use this as a building area. This is going to be for farming. So, you know, I just wanted to go have a little buffer there over this way. Because our farms are basically where they're going to be for the rest of the game. So we can leave that at a 2. Now, once this all fills in with junk, with garbage, then we'll change this to dirt, and we'll bring dirt in and cover it. So that's, what are you doing? Oh, okay, never mind. All right, so I think we'll end it there. And so we averted danger once again. I'm telling you, this mode is tough. All right, so thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the mayhem and just trying to get geared up here. I know it's a slow start to this game, so you know, hang in there with me. It'll get really good. It's a ramp up. You know, we start stair-stepping up. But yeah, stick with me on this. I've got a test save that I went through, and I've done a lot of good stuff in it, and I'm going to bring it to this series here. So thanks for watching again. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.